YouTubers. It is I, Byron. I'm traveling with Promise. I just wanted to go live before I head to the game. Haven't been live for a while, but I'm pretty excited about how everything is going so far. So, welcome to the channel. If you're new to the channel, definitely hit the subscribe button with the also hit the notification bell. That way, when I drop new content, you'll be able to see the content as it drops. Channel update. I'm currently at 1,315 subscribers. I did gain, I believe, 15, 16 over the last couple of days. So, if you're a new subscriber to my channel, thank you so much for subscribing to my channel. As far as life goes, I did get another couple offers from the federal government. And I also got another role that's gonna actually fly me out for an interview in the next couple weeks. So I'm pretty excited about that opportunity. Never had an employer that's gonna fly a candidate out to a job interview and a hotel. So I'm definitely gonna take advantage of that as well. But I'm as a whole, I'm very excited about today's game. It's with our rival, so I was just chilling out in my hotel before I take the transit to the game. It's a Sunday night game, but Cali time is it'll be 5:20 p.m. So it shouldn't be too bad as a whole. But I did look at some things on my channel that I believe that could make my channel better. If you are new to my channel, I started my channel in May 19th, and I've been uploading content going on 5 months. It's been pretty much up and down throughout, but I thought about some things the other day, and I was like, why not just share some of my older content that I captured a few years ago? Maybe turn them into shorts, and then link the shorts up to the long term video. So, what I ended up doing was I went through a lot of my videos and actually started uploading some of my shorts because my long form videos, they're not doing as well as I would like for them to be and do. So what I figured I would do is I would go through some of my archives that I hadn't uploaded previously, or look at some of my shorts and actually my long form videos, turn them into the shorts, and then send them to my long form videos. So last couple of days has been very successful. I turned a few of my long form content to over to my shorts. So some Big Sur in California from a road trip I did a couple years ago. I turned a few of those videos into shorts. I also went through some of my Yellowstone content that I captured a couple years ago. Turned some of those geyser long form videos that were only maybe 20 to 50 20 to 50-second long form videos. I turned those over to shorts as well. Got a lot of views. I mean, over the last couple of days, I've gotten about 13,000 views from just turning my Big Sur California videos and my Yellowstone videos to shorts. So thank you to everyone who's viewed those videos as a whole. So I'm looking at a couple questions here. Someone asked how many subscribers you need to do live stream. If I'm not mistaken, I believe you need at least 100. So HP, I believe you're gonna need at least 100 subscribers to be able to go on live stream. If you don't have 100, and once you get to 100 subscribers, it may take a couple more days for you to be able to live stream. So, but if I'm not mistaken, it's at least you need at least 100 subscribers to do live stream. Scooby Doo, I am ready. I have on a Nick Bosa jersey. I couldn't decide last week if I was going to wear my Jerry Rice jersey or my Bosa jersey. So, being that I stayed in Cali the whole week, I wore my Jerry Rice jersey last week, and I figure out wear my Bowser jersey this week. So um, that's where I am. So I am ready already. Big Jerome for the Hood. Thanks for joining my live. I don't think I've seen you on my live before. So if you're new to my channel, thanks for joining my live. Um, Morale, doing great. Thanks for asking how I'm doing. Um, Honestly, the data situation. Someone did bring up a question about it. It's tough. It's similar to what people say about other other big time celebrities. Oftentimes what's done in the dark will come to the light. So we don't know what people do behind the scenes, but often, as the data situations, he got his hand caught in the cookie jar. So he's more than likely he's gonna have to pay for his crimes, just like any other criminal who does things. So I'm pretty sure that Diddy's gonna get what he's due, and he should get it. JV, thanks for joining my live here. So I am a season ticket holder for the Niners. I've been a lifelong fan of the Niners. I'm 41 years old. I've liked the Niners since I was born. I've had season tickets for the last 4 years. So I up until up until the beginning of this year, I had about 3 or 4 years straight without missing any games outside of the Super Bowl. But I am moving. I'm in Colorado right now, but we'll be changing careers and moving to another state within the next few weeks. So I'm in the process of just finalizing where I want to go. I haven't quite decided. So once I get through my next couple offers that I get and interviews, I'll probably like to make a decision before Thanksgiving. There. So if you are new to my channel, I'm a military vet. I was in the military for 8 years. I was in the staffing industry for 8 years, and I've been in distribution center operations for another three or four. But um, being a civilian, there's not many opportunities that's available that have great retirement options as I had when I was in the military. So I decided at the beginning of this year that I wanted to change careers, go into the federal government, so I can actually, so my military time counts, and I can work on retirement, pension, and etc. So I applied for several different roles since January. So whether it's been VA, TSA, Department of Homeland Security, U.S. Marshals, Secret Service, Department of Agriculture. Um, Probably about 10 to 15 different agencies that the government has, and I've done on just as many interviews. I've received a few offers. I had a couple offers that got rescinded due to budgeting prior to the fiscal year starting. So in the federal government, the fiscal year starts on October 1st and it goes to September 30th. So being that the fiscal year is in full swing now, a lot of the roles that I applied to prior to the fiscal year starting, I'm getting a lot of more. I'm getting a lot of people reaching out about job opportunities with the federal government. So I want to say over the last month and a half, I've probably did about 20 plus interviews. I currently have 7 offers right now. I have 3 in the DMV area. So, me being in Colorado and from the East Coast in South Carolina, don't want to move to the East Coast at all, especially the Northeast side, because I literally was just there before I moved to Colorado. I was in Delaware for about 2.5 years. And for the last 20 plus years, I've relocated every year and a half or 2 years because I just want to see exactly where I want to live, meet new people, check out new states, and etc. I've been to 42 states so far. I got 8 left to do. So with the 3 offers I have in the DMV area, I got one with the VA in DC. I have 2 in the Virginia area. One is with the Department of Homeland Security, and the other one is with the Department of Justice. Um, Both of the Virginia roles are management and program analyst roles, the VA role is a program specialist in DC. Um, and then I have two more roles on the West Coast that I got offers for. One's with the Department of Defense in Arizona, and the most recent offer I received is with the Federal Aviation Administration, so the FAA, is in Washington State. Right now, the front runner for me is the FAA role because it's in Washington State, and it has a lot of traveling opportunities, about 25% travel, and it'd be mostly along the West Coast side of the house, and possibly the Midwest. Not Midwest with mountains. So most of the travel will be between the West Coast and the Mountain Standard Time places, which would be right up my alley. The only two states I haven't been to on the West Coast has been Oregon and New Mexico. So being that Washington State is right there, I'll be very excited to actually move there. And my job is only like 4 miles away from the Seattle airport, which is even better. So that gave me the opportunity to do a lot of hiking at Mount Rainier, which I haven't been to yet, as well as I've been to Olympic once before. I had a blast there, so I would also probably like to go to the North Cascades that's there. So I'm pretty excited about that opportunity. If I got a tentative offer, so I'm just waiting on the firm offer to come. That one requires a background check, which I don't have anything with background, so that should be pretty easy for me to get through that there. Um, so that's where I'm at right now. But I did have another like I said, I had about 20 plus video. I mean 20 plus interviews the last couple of weeks. So I did have a couple more interviews with Veteran Affairs, so VA in Cali. I had another interview with the USCIS in LA and Cali. I had an interview with another VA department in New York. I had an interview with a Department of Agriculture and for a role in Louisiana, and I had a couple more roles in other states. So it's honestly it's going to depend on how everything goes on that end. My preference, as far as with this new chapter in my life, is to be west of Colorado or north of Colorado because my end goal is to get as close as I can to Cali. That make it easier for me, definitely during the football season. That way, I won't have to pay for travel to the game and pay for travel on the away games and stuff. So I'm hoping to be as close as I can, which is why the three offers that I have in the DMV area, it won't be preference for me because I would have to drive 44 hours from Colorado to move there. When I can just move right to Washington State or Arizona, which is quicker. The Arizona role is paying will pay for relocation, which is great. So it's not too far from Colorado. And even though the road in Washington State is not paying for my relocation, it's still close enough that it's close enough to get there than moving to Virginia or DC, in which the cost of living is higher in those areas. So, but other than that, everyone, I'm so appreciative of everyone who's visited my channel, everyone who's provided comments, likes, and has subscribed. So continue to do that. I really appreciate you taking the time. I think I uploaded so many videos yesterday that I reached the daily limit. So maybe after the game today, I'll upload some more. I'll turn a little bit more of my long form videos to shorts to share more of my memories at places where I've hiked with the world next. But it seems, I believe, with the uploads I had yesterday with Big Sur and Yellowstone, there was a lot of great views. The Big Sur, you got the blue waters and the mountains and the rocks there, and Yellowstone with the geysers. There are a lot of colorful colors. So you'll see some yellow, you'll see some green, some blue, different geysers that were amazing. Um, I will take a look at uploading some more of that content this afternoon there. So also, what else is on my channel? Niners. So Niners is my favorite team of all time. So I am a season ticket holder. So I will be going to the game. I'll probably leave my hotel in about an hour, and I'll take the VTH to the game because it's free. Um, Getting there, and me being a season ticket holder with club seats, we can get into the game earlier. So if, usually what happens is premium members can get into the gate, can get in 3 hours before the game starts, and then everyone else can get inside the game two hours out. So I like to get into the stadium 3 hours early. That way I can comfortably get in there into the club section. First deals on all the food, so the food will be fresh as freshly made, and I can actually sit at a table and relax with not many people in the stadium yet. So being able to eat some nachos and pizza, fries, hot dogs, fountain drinks, peanuts, candy, all of that is free as a season ticket holder with United Club Access. So usually the morning before the game, I eat breakfast at my hotel, and then I'll wait until I get to the game because I can pretty much eat to my heart content. Because everything is free. So outside of the liquor and beer is not it's not free in the United Club, but everything else is. So, but I again, everyone, I'm so grateful for everyone just rocking with me on my YouTube channel. I'm a lot of hours away from from getting monetized, but I'm gonna continue to chip away. I believe I'm at 370 something watch hours, which is probably about 3,200 away from being monetized. So the way I look at it, I gotta keep doing what I'm doing. I got a feeling that at some point, I'll be able to get the viewership that I need. I naturally, I have the content to actually. I just think it what it boils down to possibly is just the viewership. I I may just not be getting to the right audience. It could be maybe my titles are not getting me there and etc. So I went through a lot of my content on the last few days, like throughout this week here, and if I noticed that some of my views, some of my content that was up for months at a time and didn't have watch hours, I pretty much just deleted a lot of that content there. So I probably looking at my watch hours right now, I was at 347, but now I'm at 334. So I ended up deleting about 13 hours worth of watch time content because I the content I had listed there it wasn't really getting viewership. So what it boils down to is I'm watching the Ravens and the Browns play. It's neck and neck right now. But yeah, I deleted it because I probably deleted about 300 plus videos and shorts this week because it just wasn't getting the viewership there. So I have some videos that were doing better than others. So the way I look at it is if I got the viewership on certain content, then that lets me know that the content that I have for that material is where I need to be at. So what I'm more likely going to end up doing on my channel is my bread and butter on my channel is actually 49ers, nature, and just traveling as a whole. So if I'm able to capture my hikes, my waterfalls, the views there, that's gonna be enough to get me the views. I just don't know what else to do to get more of the viewership because I see what other people have listed on their channels, like whether it's places that I've visited before, like Rocky Mountain National Park or Rocky National Park, or places that I've hiked previously. That my content is just as good, if not better, than other content creators, but it's just a situation in which my content just has not got out there to the audience that it needs to get out to. So I'm looking at tags. I'm looking at a good a good description. I think the biggest opportunity I have is titles. If I had the best titles, I probably would be way ahead of myself right now. But what gets me with the titles is that I I'm using like Chat GPT to get a lot of my titles, just to see if that would get me to where I need to be um, on the viewership wise. I mean, viewership side of the house, and for some content on the Chat GPT is hitting, but others is not. So I'm just trying to figure out what else I can do to actually appeal to the masses. But another thing I'm looking at is, but the content that I have is this. When I change my, when I convert my long form to shorts, I'm getting a lot of views on the shorts, but a lot of the cards and the recommended videos, I'm not getting the viewership on that. So I'm looking at, still glancing at the Browns and the Ravens game. I think it's like a minute and 8 seconds ago. A nail biter, so it's 24-23. It looks like the Browns are in look like the Browns in field goal position. So if they don't play for the field goal and just be smart and get more yardage, they can probably upset the Ravens. So I'm gonna glancing at that right now while I'm on live just to see how that actually gonna end up there. So let's see what we got. Ravens a good team this year. If the Browns if they're able to upset, well, oh nice. All right. Well, Hamilton had the ball intercepted and dropped it, so I know you're probably gonna want that back. Arizona came back against Miami. That's different too. um, so how's everybody else doing today? I know I'm just watching some football now. I'm gonna head to the stadium in about 25-30 minutes. Nice. All right, the Browns have scored a touchdown on the Ravens. They went for it all. That's dope. They're probably gonna go for two to make it a 7 point lead. But I'll tell you what, everyone. Again, I'm very happy and grateful for everyone who's been rocking with me since May. Again, I'm definitely gonna continue. I'm gonna continue to try to be the best I can on this channel. If there's any suggestions that you have for me, please let me know. But in the meantime, probably I'll probably get ready to put on my shoes and probably head out to the game in a few minutes. Gotcha. But that's worth a shot. But yeah, it's um, again, everyone. Thank you for your kind words for this channel. If you wish to support my channel monetarily, I do have a Cash App. It's Living with a Purpose 20 there. So any contributions you make to the channel will help me with updating my material, possibly software, gas, whatever it takes for me to get to that place to go hiking. If I could go back, me being here a whole week in Cali, it was hard for me to get a rental. If I could have got a rental car while I've been in Cali a whole week, I the content I would have had would have been amazing. I would have went to Yosemite. I would have went to Kings and Sequoia national parks. I would have went to Pinnacles. I could have went to 4 national parks within 2 hours of here. But if I get the opportunity to come back and have a week in Cali again, I'll definitely look at possibly getting a rental car ahead of time because I wasn't able to get a rental car this time, and being that it was 2 games within a week span, it was easier for me to stay in Cali a week than fly from Denver to here twice. Um, so I'm again, everyone. It's it's about 1:10 West Coast time. I'll go live a little later today and give everybody an update. But thanks again for joining my live, and I will catch up with everyone a little later. Take care. As always, go Niners.